What are you waiting for? Do it!
When your friend has never played the game but he knows every female character. My boss is crediting themselves for giving me benefits that they have a legal obligation to provide. I don't know the blue car's driver, but I know what he's thinking. 2012, one day I'll have a body like Thor from Avengers. 2019, I finally did it. Why is it called a pound sign when it represents neither weight nor British currency? I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Hey, wanna play? Sorry, I'm not in the mood. Okay, that's fine. When someone refers to an LLM as he or she instead of it. One night I decide to sleep at time and suddenly whole world is talking about some penguin. Waiting for the meat to unstick on its own from the stainless steel pan like the online video told me while it's making more and more smoke. Me spending time with my partner in the house, my partner's cat staring right into my soul the entire time. Can AI actually destroy the human race? Y'all don't need us for that. Got any fatherly advice for me? If you still want to go back to university but feel embarrassed about your age, do it regardless. You will wake up as 85 years old anyways. You can either be 85 with that regret or not. Introverts. You have been cutting my hair for 3 years. What's your name? Their barber. Stevie Wonder. I wish that no species feces is biodegradable anymore. Why I don't have gaming addiction. I frolicked for the first time ever today, bruh. You'll ever frolic before? Why no one ever tell me about this? 20-year-olds worried about AI destroying society for the last 4.9 million years. Now I know why some girls hide their face. The type of haircut my mom wants me to have. My dad's signature. My signature. When I spanked Dwayne Johnson's boo, have I hit the rock bottom? Overwatch. Tonography. Team Fortress 2. G tonography. Pimples. 0. Blackheads. 0. Hope for the future. 0. Look, a cat drummer on a unicycle. It's just AI. So, did they like it? Your talent fell upon the worst possible era. We're all mature until someone pulls out some bubble wrap. When you tell your man it's cheat day so you start eating cake and he goes to see Kathy. My kid crawled into bed with me and was poking my face and I was cranky, then he whispered, "You wanna hear about the stories in my eyes? Dreams." He meant dreams. And now I'm not even cranky cause that's the cutest effing thing I have ever heard. Banning American politics. Banning Europeans. 8 PM. 1 beer. 1 beer. 4 AM. I was a bad father. I'm sorry, son. Bro, why did you marry your maid when you have more options? Me, she gives me more free servants in few years, bro. Alcoholic test. If you noticed the wine first, you have a serious drinking problem. 2026. Valentine's Day. Saturday. 4th of July. Saturday. Halloween. Saturday. Christmas. Friday. New Year's Day. Friday. When you mix blue and yellow for the first time. The duality of Japan studio. Yay Japan. Pure poetry. When your friend doesn't reply on WhatsApp but you see him comment stuff on Instagram. I think he doesn't bathe, he always wears the same clothes. My outfit. Me. People who are mean because they don't know you. PewDiePie was invited by one of the studios behind Attack on Titan to spend a day drawing with its animators. They even drew him as a member of the Scout Regiment as a gift. Crazy, this guy filmed a corpse in the forest and we all forgot about it. I know it's rage bait, so why am I still angry? Would you like a drink? What are my options? Yes or no? My mother always said work until your bank account looks like a phone number. Mom, I made it. Available balance $9.11. When you wake up but you didn't finish your dream. Me leaving my house without breakfast, dehydrated and on 2 hours of sleep. Me telling my problems to my pet. Great grandmother, 6 kids. Grandmother, 4 kids. Mother, 2 kids. Me, dog, spade. Get a job MFs when the corp that they had slaved away at for decades easily replaces them with a meaningless robot. OMG, they're together. When you're taking a shit but then you got a lock, and by putting down the phone, taking off your shirt and occasionally tie your hair up. Me after posting about my casino winnings in the gaming channel. Blondes have more fun. Ignorance is bliss. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Dogs only, no seagulls. How to prepare for a Zoom meeting. You're beautiful like a flower, the flower. When a game comes out within 12 months of your birthday, it's my birthday gift to me. I'm so happy. Why haven't we developed large rice? Rice is very small. Wouldn't it make more sense if each grain was like 8 ounce? Then you would only have to eat a couple rice. That's a potato. My dad fixing his car. 6-year-old me watching. My dad fixing my car. 21-year-old me watching. Me acting like I'm seriously hearing out bro's newest get rich quick scheme, knowing it's somehow going to be related to gambling again. Feels illegal but also correct. Testosterone levels are even falling in predators. 1987, 2025. Me sitting down for a rest after handing out gifts to the local homeless and fed zombies. The gifts were Harbor Freight machetes. Me arguing with bots in the comments. Optimist, things happen for a reason. Pessimist, things are random and meaningless. Me, things, what things? Nobody told me about any things. Gotham Citizen, I wonder who Batman could be. Bruce Wayne arriving at the company every day. Every time my neighbor is on a business trip, this monster appears in his house. Sleeping peacefully. Suddenly the neighbor's dog starts barking. The genie after I wish for a third job. We seize 299 kilos of powder. 290 NI. Yes sir. Me waiting for everyone to go to bed so I can relax. Instant. Bad driver. Just add water. How it feels when you eat your food while it's still too hot. Psychiatrist, please explain your problems sir. Me, explains problems. Psychiatrist, that's a lot of damage. Me, do you have any books on turtles? Librarian, hardback. Me, yeah, with little heads. The journey is the reward. Got, create socians, humans, great, we won't be thirsty ever again. Got, add salt to it. And in today's gospel Jesus said, put your money in tech stocks and vote against the capital gains tax. 20-year challenge, 2006, $150,000, minimum wage $5.15, 2016, $225,000, minimum wage $7.25, $750,000, minimum wage $7.25. I want the world to get better. Here are reasons why you should be upset and mad. I don't want to be mad. I want the world to start getting better. Taping Rebellion, World War II and the Great War, historian. When you know your hated co-worker slacks off in home office but you can't prove it. Why would America even be interested in Venezuela? Venezuela is blessed with massive oil reserves. Oh look, enough gum to last about 28 minutes. A girl with long gorgeous hair walked into the salon and told them to cut it all off and dye it blonde. Her phone has been ringing since she arrived. She hasn't checked it once. She's moved on, she's in her villain era now. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle and the Chainsaw Man movie doesn't get nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Oscars. Anime fans, even though neither movie was realistically going to win. Me rushing home to do absolutely nothing. Man cuts off his finger after snake bite out fear of lying. Doctors then confirm the snake was not venomous. Imagine you're walking along and suddenly someone installs 16 GB of RAM on you. Trump visiting Japan. When you wake up better rested than normal, but you had to wake up an hour earlier than when you normally do on a day where you don't go to school, and you slept at the exact same time that you do on a school night. Dream job. Federal employment. Proudest achievement. My military service. Special talent. Can cook minute rice in 58 seconds. Boys still go over to each other's houses to play video games. This is a type of therapy you don't pay for. Today I learned that raspberries make great Lego afros. Doctor, tell your dad I said hi, kid, but he's already led. Doctor, yes I know. How I thought life would be when I grow up, how it's going. Friendship at work is like 44, 35, 62, 19. Went into a gas station and this poor woman's boss was being so mean to her. Little did she know one of my favorite things to do is yell at people's bosses. You can't fire me B, I'm a customer. I will donate $1 to Israel for every comment on this video. Comments are turned off. Me 5 minutes into the movie that took me 2 hours to pick. The package wasn't delivered. Can you send proof? Tupperware after you put spaghetti in it. When your mom gives you this look in front of the relatives, you know you'll let meet when they're gone. I'm constantly torn between the be kind to everyone and the F everyone you owe them nothing mentalities. Do no harm but take no she. Do no harm but take no she. Me, do we have to sit like this? That one co-worker who's convinced that everyone at work should be friends. It's not even procrastination at this point, I'm just not doing it. Dad, mum said stew for dinner, wouldn't bother coming home if I were you. Fairs. Story of my life. Oh no, I have said too much. At this age a cancelled meeting provides more dopamine than a night out. 500 ml water bottle bought before airport security. 500 ml water bottle bought after airport security. My teeth. Teeth of MF that lived 10,000 years ago. Kids, go Jerry, steal the food, mess everything up and finish off that stupid cat. Adults, leave Tom alone, you damn rat. Get in the water. Get in the water. When you're trying to YouTube a solution but none of the videos match even close to what you have. Kids, when you offer to pay them $1 to do household chores. I love to clean. I'm being of use. The judge, why did you loot him 10 times? Me, because I ran out of bullets. Me, my lawyer. Imagine Dragons. Don't have to tell me twice. Celebrities holding a black tie fundraiser to raise awareness. Me donating the can of soup I had a coupon for to the food bank. Today I went to the dentist and there was only one man in the waiting room. Shrek 2 was playing and we both just watched the whole movie, waiting for someone to call us in, but nothing. When the movie ended, the man stood up and called my name. He was the dentist. My mom complained that she gained 5 pounds over the weekend, and without skipping a beat my dad said, I saw the grandkids messing with the scale. I'll fix it. Pretty sure I saw my husband taking notes. Fill the pan with hot soapy water. Tell everyone it needs to soak. Forget about it. Zoned out in 7th grade and Loki never really zoned back in. I went outside today. It was chilly. There were people. I give it 0 stars. Do not recommend. You're so brave for sharing your story. No, stuff just happens to me and I can't shut up. That moment when you find the perfect avocado at the supermarket. Specifically designed to chill Jedi. Not even one Jedi was chilled by it. Your pen was designed to reproduce, yet not even one girl has been effed by it. Me when my midlife crisis strikes again. I be mid-tweet and realize nobody gives a ref, then delete it. Trump after not winning the Nobel Peace Prize, so you have chosen Seth. Therapy per month in New York is $5,000+. A one-way ticket to Bangkok, 10 escorts, an 8-ball of powder and a table every night is $5,000+. Your choice. Woman climbs Mount Everest to prove vegans aren't weak, lies. Roses are red, the government tells lies. Me, finally my life is getting back on track. My bank debts. Sharks can't survive in fresh water. Bull sharks. How do we tell him? What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Hearing drift in the Tokyo Drift song. Family insults my weight, insults my interest, insults my friends, insults my music, judges me constantly. Family, you're being so rude, why aren't you spending time with us? Sorry I didn't respond to your text from 3 weeks ago. I have been debilitated by the mundane cruelty of this world. I'm good, how are you? Revenge bedtime procrastination. Revenge bedtime procrastination is a psychological phenomenon where people stay up later than they desire in an attempt to have control over the night because they don't have as much control during the day. Your bed is just basically a shelf where you put your body when you are not using it. Delete this off the internet. Yellow Gatorade is best for when you're thirsty. Orange is best for hangovers. Dark blue is best for sports hydration. Light blue is best for when you want a cold drink. Red is best for lunch. Not going to explain the science behind this. Reading Plato so I can understand Aristotle, so I can understand Kant, so I can understand Hegel, so I can understand Marx, so I can argue online. Skipped Hume, start over. Bathing in winters, with cold water, with hot water, with lukewarm water, not quite hot nor cold. Fresh graduate, when can I relax and enjoy life? Seniors, that's the neat part you don't. How it feels when the first episode called Pilot actually takes place on a plane. Subway rap made eye contact with me and said join us. When the train comes we slide under the tracks and feel it rumble over us like a warm thunderstorm. We live forever and we love to live. I said no thank you. I'm too large. He turned away from me, I cried. What if the people calling out AI slop posts are also AI? How I thought I would look when I grow up. How I look. My wife left me a Zooly charged grocery list. When you forget your morning coffee, so you genuinely post your meat on your story for 1 second for an adrenaline boost, but your phone lied and you low-key accept it. You're telling me that when men have to feel it in their mock and not their stomach. You step outside already having a bad day, and the universe decides to add seasoning. When the army recruiter finds you at the bus stop on your way to your minimum wage job. My new gaming setup. Learn to say no. Learn to take a no. When people hear the word so no. Day 89 of January. Refrigerators in horror games be like. Kinda she your mom sends you after you'll have one disagreement. I always thought I would grow up to be Belle. Turns out I'm this lady. I need 6 eggs. Me 10 minutes after being dramatic for no reason. I have decided I'm okay. Apple, nothing. Notice he is content both with and without Apple. A lot to learn here. When I catch myself wondering whether an image is AI or real, I have failed you. My high school bully looking me up and seeing the career I built out of my suffering. Interesting. Jump cliff, good stuff. You lied. Foot fet MFs explaining to me why feet are the best. Me knowing meters is superior. Wow baby, you're so good at noticing all your patterns and not doing shit about it. Leonardo DiCaprio has to explain NIL to every one of his girlfriends. Stars are pounding bussy but can't finish. Surely there was another way to word this. Guess who's looking at memes instead of working?
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.